So this is going to be my road to the show hitter. He's a first baseman. We're gonna just had a new OSFM roster be released, so I'm gonna start a new batter, a new position player. I'm gonna start over entirely because this guy Brett Stahl that I have, he's been playing for about 4 years, but I think he's kind of his time has come. I'll show you what he's doing here. Brett Stahl, Blue Jays first baseman, playing for the Blue Jays, not one of my favorite teams. Wasn't really happy when I got traded there. My favorite team's the Yankees, and when I make my new Road to the Show player, I'm definitely gonna, go to the Yankees and try to stay there. They've got a positional battle going on, or they did in the beginning of the season with Luke Voigt and Greg Bird at first base, and I definitely want to take over and quiet that, make that debate go away, and make the Yankees forget about both those players when I beat them out for the position. Here's some details about my player. He's got a pretty high Hall of Fame potential. He's currently batting .259, 16 home runs, 49 RBIs. Some of his career highlights. Actually, we'll start at the beginning. Did pretty well in Double-A at the Pensacola Blue Wahoos in the Reds organization. In 2018, this player was created in MLB The Show 18. Signed a 1-year contract, started the 2019 season, and made the show to start out the year. Started out the beginning of the season in the show, in the major leagues. On my first game, had my first hit and my first at bat. A couple weeks later, a week later or so, I had a first home run. Had a 3 home run game the same day, a 9 RBI game the same day, pretty insane. In that same season, I got traded to the Rockies. Had a 4-hit, 4 at bat versus the Diamondbacks. Signed a 1-year contract. Keep signing 1-year contracts since I'm still a rookie. Still not a free agent yet until 6 years. Got my contract renewed. And then 2021, ended the contract. Signed a 4-year contract with the Phillies in 2022. And didn't last very long in the Phillies organization. Didn't want to play there. Got traded to the Blue Jays. Didn't want to play there either, but at least I was out of Philly. I didn't want to play in their team, and I thought I'd be traded to a better team, but turns out I got traded to the Blue Jays. Here's some of my stats. In Double-A, I killed it. Hit .431. 20 home runs and 554 at bats. Did pretty well there. In my first season in the bigs, I was basically a bench player, so I came in for a lot of pinch hit at bats and just played a backup platoon role with the first baseman that was there, but he definitely had more time than I did. I was only a rookie. There you can see the rest of my stats. Already pretty much batting around .270 typically. And there's the rest. Right now I'm below expectations. It's just not working out. I'm gonna have to start a new player. Time to retire Brett Stahl for good. I'm already up to 90 overall with 11 of those additional, items that you can get, and you can boost your rating with the rituals and the uniform items and special bats you can use and gloves and whatnot. I'm only a C potential, so when I go to the Road to the Show for my next player in the showcase games, I definitely want to do better so I can have a higher potential. That has a lot to do with your potential when you're up there. But I'm going to ride this out. I'm going to simulate. From here on, I'm going to simulate. Well, I'm going to play a 3-game set with the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. A fitting time to end my portion of the Road to the Show before I simulate the rest of this guy's career. He's already in August of 2022. The Blue Jays are doing pretty well, 57-51. They are currently third in the division, 4.5 games back behind the Red Sox and the Orioles, surprisingly the Orioles. However, they are only a half game behind in the wild card race, so they're right there. If any playoff games come up, I'll stop the sim and I'll play them. And if an all-star game comes up and I make the all-star team, I'll play that too. But other than that, I'm gonna sim the rest of this guy's career so I can start my new player. And also, if you're wondering, in the 4 years that I've been in the bigs, anytime that I'm basically, anytime that my team is under 500 or they're not doing well, they're out of the wild card race, they're out of the division race, and it's just the season's a wash. I'm not there to try to pad my stats. I'm trying to go to the playoffs and win a World Series. I want to be on a winning team. Even if it comes down to playing for the Red Sox, who I can't stand, and I hate being a Yankees fan and a Mets fan. I can't stand the Boston Red Sox, and if they're winning, I'd rather play for them just so I can be on a winning team. But if I'm on a team that's in the cellar or they're just not doing well, they're under 500, I sim the games. I'm not playing those games if my team isn't doing it. So a lot of these games were simmed. I didn't do all these seasons completely all the way through. Simmed a lot of them just because I've been on some bad teams. So let's check out the lineup real quick that I've been working with. We got Hernandez, Joshua Lowe, Vlad Jr. I'm batting right in front of him or behind him, so I got some good protection. Josh Donaldson's still there because this is from 2018 before he went to the Braves in the offseason. Alamides Diaz, Matthew Mendel, Gurriel, and Suzak. On the bench we got Bo Bichette. I'm surprised that he's not starting, but he's an 82 and he's got a lower rating. Ben Revere and Cabrera. Let's see, in the pitching rotation I've got Stroman still there, Sanchez is still there, Quintana came over, Hendricks came over, and Nate Pearson. And here's my the bullpen from the team that I'm on. Not too shabby. Danny Barnes is a 90. Let's see, any notable prospects? Not really. I'm not seeing many A potentials out of any of these pitchers. Eugene Leonard in AAA, he's the only closer we have. He's an A potential. I'm sure he'll be good in the future. No catchers with any potential. Same with this guy, except for this guy, that's Chris Bryant. Roger Tejada got an A potential. Vlad obviously has an A potential with Josh Donaldson and Bichette. Some of these guys have D potential. They're not B potential. They're not bad. Got Jameson Cabrera, who's in the majors with A potential. These two guys, B's. So, not too bad. Alright, so let's go into some of these games. I'll see how I do. Also with my personality. This is my personality tree. A lot of that would have been more farther along if I had started this in 2019, but in 2018 and MLB The Show 18, obviously they didn't have these personality traits that you can get, and they didn't have relationships either. A lot of these guys I'm unfamiliar with because I've only been here for a portion of the season. I came from the Phillies in this to start out this year. So it would be higher if I was here the whole year. Let's play a few of these. Oh, I'm taking on Justice Sheffield with the Yankees. I love how you can choose your uniforms. That's so cool. I'm gonna go with the originals. When you choose these uniforms, they're there for the whole series. Here's my summary. Career stats.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Number 99, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next, Sheffield will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
There we go. First
so
at bat.
Stepping in, Brett Stahl, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Brett Stahl.
From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dior. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dior, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Hit the other way out toward
you're
right
scoring,
field.
you're scoring.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Brett
Now
Stahl.
batting.
He
The
flew
first
out in
baseman.
his last at-bat.
Brett
Almost, Matty.
Stahl.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Fastball,
Nice eye up
and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-2, full count.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Shoots this one.
Run it out, run it out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays lead it. Now to the plate, number 92.
Batting ninth.
He went 2 for 4
The
to
center
close out
fielder.
Sunday's series
Number
finale.
92.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting,
The
Brett
batter,
Stahl. He
the
got on
first
top
baseman,
of one and was a
Brett
ground out victim last
Stahl.
time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball
tough,
there for a strike.
Tough curveball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Here we go, kid.
Swing and a miss, and it's a
Hate
ball
that
and
circle
2
change.
strikes here.
Pitch.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Fastball well outside.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Fouled away.
I should have let that go. Would have been ball 3.
Come on, big guy.
Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball.
Would have been ball 3 too.
Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Terrible.
Sanchez is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding in once
Leading off
again,
with the blue
Brett Stahl.
the first
He'll look to
baseman,
bounce back
Brett
after striking
Come on now,
out
Stahl.
his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up
killed
there,
here, 8-2.
north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-1 the count.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 1-1 home.
There you go.
Round it, find the ball, round it.
Leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Ready once again, Matthew Mendel.
The right fielder,
0 for 2
number
with a couple of
16.
strikeouts for him so
Matthew
far. From the
Mendel.
stretch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Our final
Who
line
knows how
score
long
tonight.
this will last.
First for the
8-2
victorious
tonight's
Yankees,
final.
8
The
runs
New
on
York
12
Yankees
hits.
wrote an
No
important
errors. They
6th
left
inning
9
to victory
runners
in
on
this
base.
one. Sheffield. Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a
Batting
lot
fourth,
of things right. And
the
if he
first
does all
baseman,
those things,
Brett
expect a real solid
Stahl.
performance in this one.
At the plate, Brett.
Gotta adjust that. Here's a good RBI opportunity here in the top of the first.
Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Right, yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire.
Dig.
Straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Left for Toronto.
Ready now,
Leading off
Brett Stahl. 0
the
for
first
1
baseman.
for him here in this one.
Brett Stahl.
First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Stahl is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Get your pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the count will be full.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Hey, have a rip right up
Now
there
the payoff pitch home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field.
Oh, maybe a home run?
Deep.
Yes.
Gone.
Woohoo!
And you know what they say, just late be great. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
That's right, pounding the chest.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Judge is just looking at it.
Now at the plate, Aaron Mays.
Leading
He
off
singled
for the
his last
Yankees,
time up.
the designated hitter, Aaron Mays.
The 3-1. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, number 92.
Now batting.
He came through with
Number
an RBI
92.
single in his last at-bat.
Chance for double play here if it comes to me.
Place it 2. Let's roll it up.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Terrible.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't.
Into the box now,
The bat,
Brett Stahl.
the first baseman.
And that last
Brett
at-bat when he went deep,
Stahl.
he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, one time, right now.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Here he comes again, 1-2. They really punch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing.
Digging in,
Let's go, kid.
Stahl. He'll look to
first
bounce
baseman.
back after
Brett.
striking out his last
Stahl.
time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Come on, baby. See you in time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
I should have let that go. The last one too.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Ooh, might beat it out.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not too bad.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right.
Torres.
He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in now for the Yankees.
Now batting.
Number 92.
Number
He's
92.
working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty.
One of their top prospects, 4 for 4. Esteban Flores.
Sliding into the
Now
box.
batting.
Pretty impressive.
Brett
First baseman.
Stahl. He got on
Brett
top of one and was a
Stahl.
ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No
Come on,
one really
baby, get your
chased
pitch
today.
up there.
Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy.
There we go. Yeah.
And crushed.
No doubting.
Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
2 home runs in 1 game.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short.
The left-handed power bat of Greg
The first
Bird
baseman,
digs
number
in now.
34.
Struggling so far in this
Greg
one and looking to erase his
Bird.
0-for-4 ball game right here.
Straight up, straight up, straight
And
up.
he gets him to pop it up on the
Take it,
right
take
side
it,
of
you
the
got it, you
infield.
got it.
Stahl is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, in hindsight,
And we
it
won.
was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nate Pearson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the
Fans,
year.
our final
Luis
line score
Severino
tonight.
permitted
First
6
for the
earned
victorious
runs to
Blue
come
Jays.
across
10
in
runs,
a losing
18
effort.
hits.
Joe Biagini
1 error.
hammers
They
down
left
the
9 men
5-out
on
save,
base.
his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan
Let's play the last
Plezak, and
game
Heidi
of this
Watney, this is Matt
rubber game of
Vasgersian.
this
You've been
series, 3-game series.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Montgomery starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Stahl.
Hey, no one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go. Stay hot now, kid. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
You want to steal one right here and be feeling
Go, go,
good
go,
about
go,
yourself.
go, 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 go,
Things you
go,
want to
go.
do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This is a running opportunity right here.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids.
All right, hang on. Right here. Right on the pad.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no
I don't get
errors,
that
and a
one.
man left. On now to the bottom
3-2,
of inning
2
number
outs, you're
1.
always supposed to go.
Toronto leads this one 1-0.
Monument Park.
Striding in, Brett
Now batting.
Stahl. He'll try
The
to
first
follow
baseman.
up the double in
Brett
his last at-bat
Stahl.
with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only
hit
get.
that.
Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once
Here
a
we
week.
go.
So
Come
he
on now.
certainly
One time.
capitalized on it last time.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded to first.
Go hard.
To Frazier at the bag. On the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2.
Every time that they do a sim and I'm fielding,
Reached by way of a fielder's choice
always
this
comes up.
time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt.
And that'll bring in
Now
Adam
batting,
Frazier.
shortstop,
He was punched out
Adam
looking at strike 3 last time
Frazier.
through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many
One.
counts, but no one likes to go down looking.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2. In now
batting,
Stahl,
the first
as he's
baseman.
got a chance to tie
Brett
this ball game up
Stahl.
with that equalizing
Wait for a good
run
one
just
now.
90 feet away at third.
big
Put a
spot
rip in the
here.
one. Put a rip in the one right here. Come on, let's
Trying
get one.
to
Your
hold
pitch
the
right
lead.
here. Your
Here's the
pitch.
delivery.
There we
Takes
go.
this the other
Come on,
way to
get on.
right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this will not be close. And the
2
run will score
RBIs.
easily.
All right.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last time out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
right fielder,
Matthew
number
Mendel,
16.
runner in scoring position with 2
Matthew
gone.
Mendel.
Stahl at second with 2 down.
Stand up,
Bounce
stand
it
up,
to the
stand
left
up.
side, to his left, Wade. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 4-3. Digging in and looking for
Now
more.
batting,
Brett
the first
Stahl,
baseman.
2 for 3
Brett
with a double on his
Stahl.
line so far.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Ooh, big opportunity here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Game's already pretty much out of reach. 4-run
Hands
lead.
goes, put a charge into
First
one right here.
pitch
Let's go.
on its way. Tried to check it and it's
Oh,
0-1.
what the heck? The game froze. That was
3
messed up.
runs already home here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, and a good effort there.
Pick
to
up the
knock
ball.
it
Stay
down.
right here. Stay right here.
But
On the
the
bag. On
recovery
the bag.
will get
Ah, I
it.
got the
As
RBI,
they
yes.
do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
At the plate, Matthew
the right
Mendel.
fielder,
He got on
number
top of
16.
one and was a ground out
Matthew.
victim last time.
Mendel.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 4 runs here in this half inning.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
And he strikes him out
I
here, so
hate
he's
when they
able to
strike
stop
out.
the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come. Striding forward now is the DH,
Now batting,
Aaron Mays.
the designated
0 for 2
hitter,
with a couple of
Aaron
strikeouts for him so
May.
far.
Double play opportunity right here. Let's see if we can turn it.
Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary.
Stepping up now, Brett
Now batting,
Stahl.
the
He's
first
2 for
baseman.
4 in the
Hey, how
ballgame.
good at batted up there, huh?
Stahl.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ah, why do I
miss,
swing at
0-1.
those?
Get your pitch.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Oh, look at that goatee.
Let her rip right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, like the can up there, huh?
Guerrero on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and he makes the catch in the corner.
I'm pretty sure that'll be it. Oh, almost
So
field
coming to the
opportunity.
plate, Torres
The
has
batter,
got a hit in 3
number
at-bats to
81.
this point.
Hey, one down now, one down.
2 out opportunity, double play. Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deal.
Nope.
Sent on the ground down to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey,
And
it's
they
hard
won.
to win games
Won the
at any
series,
point,
2-3.
but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcus Stroman pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
Fans,
watching
our final
MLB
line
The
score
Show.
this afternoon.
For more, make your way
First
over
for the
to
victorious Blue Jays,
theshownation.com.
10 runs, 13 hits.
And that's just about going to do it. We are actually in second place now, ahead of the Orioles, behind the Red Sox in the division. Got one game behind in the wild card. Currently 17th ranked in the majors. See if I'm up for any awards so far. I highly doubt it. No, nothing in the awards. See if I made any player of the months so far this year. By the way, Bryce Harper's on the Twins. Lindor's on the Rangers. I'm just happy that Judge is still on the Yankees. Kluber's on the Angels. I'm already at a 90 overall, second rated on the team behind Vlad. See potential, almost 4 full years in the big so far. There's my stats, or attributes. There's my stats over the years. My contracts. I'm a bomber. Alright, that's going to do it. I'm going to save it right here. We're currently 59 and 52 on August 4th, 2022. I'm going to sim the rest of this guy's career so I can start my new player after this one's over and he retires. I might even play into my late 40s. Sometimes they do that. Even if they're not in the majors or even if they're not in a team, they'll stay as a free agent for a few seasons before they decide to finally hang it up. But let's see what happens with my Road to the Show player, Brett Stahl. Gonna see how he does and if he can make the Hall of Fame. So far he's got a pretty good potential. The bar is about 4/5 of the way done, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I'll see you guys once he retires and see if he makes the Hall of Fame. And I'll show you the rest of these events that happen after this. So far I've made almost $4,100,000. Alright, see you later. I'm taking on the Red Sox. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Oh wait, we're taking on the Indians instead. Interesting. Alright, 7-game series, ALCS. Let's go into the elimination game. Oh, down 0-3. This is not looking good. We'll play this game. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Killing it in the playoffs though. Batting .517, 10 RBIs, 3 home runs. Facing Danny Salazar. Good luck coming back from
Almost
this.
ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 4 of the American League Championship Series is next. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Toronto Blue Jays.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And manning second base.
He's safe. 3. He's safe. He's out.
All right, let's go.
Coming to the plate now, Brett
Leading off
Stahl.
for the
He'll look to
Jays,
get something going
the
here in
first
this
baseman,
scoreless ball game.
Brett Stahl.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
What
First pitch
the
fastball
hell?
in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone.
I hate that high
He's pretty good
freaking
east and
fastball.
west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on
On
it
the
is
way
Zimmer.
to track.
1 down.
Play ball. Out. 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 He's out. 3. Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose
Leading off for
Ramirez.
What's up
Head-to-head
here?
history
Third
with
baseman.
Marcus Stroman. He comes
Jose
in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. 3-2 pitch. Hit
One.
on at first. And that's a fair ball as it's
Get out of my
thrown
way,
right field.
umpire.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. 3. 3.
It's not looking good.
Digging in to try it again.
Up
Brett
next for the Blue
Stahl
Jays,
comes into this
the
at-bat
first
0 for
baseman,
1 in the ball game.
Brett Stahl.
Hey, let it rip right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the
Come on,
ground.
get
Come
it, get
on. Well, at least I
And he'll
advanced him.
step on the
Oh,
bag
never mind. 2
himself,
outs.
and the inning is
Doesn't
over.
matter.
1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa goes in Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out
play
the
opportunity.
inning.
Come on.
Marte.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Hard hit ball to second. There's one.
Out.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Let's play ball. Full four. Take your base. Three.
All right, we're on the board.
He's out. Three.
So striding in, Brett Stahl. He's batting cleanup in this
Leading
one,
off
but we'll
for
get us
Toronto,
started here in
the
the
first
inning as they
baseman,
look to wake
Brett
up the bats.
Stahl.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Ah, should let that go. Trying to protect the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Your pitch, drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Just wasting them away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Pitch 7. I'll be at that.
Misses. Ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get
why
to
did
the
I
bullpen
swing?
by this time.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's out. Out. Three. Out. He's out. Out. Three. Out. That's ball 4. Three.
Wow, I'm coming up here. Clutch situation.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett
Up next
Stahl.
for the Blue Jays,
And here's an at-bat
the
you
first
don't
baseman,
want to miss. The
Brett
pop is something to
Stahl.
see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Here we go. Don't hit into the double play.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Going up against Andrew Miller, one of the best
Stands at
relievers in the
first
game.
with 1 out.
One time. Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
By him
Dang
for
it.
strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the
Gotta be
breeze from
defensive.
up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
1-1 pitch is
Nice
a slider
slider.
that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Gotta protect
No one
now.
better here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Good swing
Should've
on the
let that
tough
go.
pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right
Hey, he's
here.
right here.
They're
Let's go,
keeping
kid.
it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here we go. I need you right here.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Ah.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Terrible way to end the season.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Damn it.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Terrible game, just terrible. Did not show up. See if an award for the postseason. Nope. Alright, just for fun, let's see who ends up winning this postseason. Dodgers beat the Indians, so at least we lost to the eventual. Oh no, the Dodgers won. They beat the Indians. I was hoping at least the Indians would win so we could say we lost to the champs. World Series MVP, Corey Seager. So hey, I mean, I didn't have a bad playoffs. Here's my stats for the playoffs. Not that it matters because I sim most of it. Alright, so we'll see at the end of my career unless I make another playoff game or win the World Series or win anything basically. Hopefully I make the Hall of Fame.